All right, so October, we got Indiana at Indiana first. I think we win that. I think we win that game. We got at Indiana. Second game, we got Chicago. I don't know if we win that game. That'll be tough. I don't know if we win in Chicago. I would say Chicago wins that game. All right, we're looking at 1-1. We're looking at 1-1. Okay, 1-1 so far. We got at Cleveland. That's a tough game. I'll say Cleveland wins that game on a Sunday. That's weird. In Cleveland, I'll give the home team the advantage there on a Sunday. I'll give it to Cleveland. So we're looking at 1-2. Then we got Detroit at home. I think we beat Detroit. We're looking at 2-2. Indiana. I think we beat Indiana again. Wouldn't be surprised if we lost one of those Indiana games. But we got Indiana at home. I think we beat Indiana again. So we're looking at 3-2. At Boston, I think we lose. 3-3. And Philly. I think we lose that. 3-4. 3-4. So then in the November, they travel to Philly. I don't know if they get that either. So 3-5. Brooklyn. I think they can get Brooklyn, man. They going through a lot right now. 4-5. Give me Brooklyn. I think Wizards take a dub in that. 4-5. 4-5. At Memphis. That's tough. At Memphis on a Sunday. I'll give it to Memphis. They're the home team. 4-6 at Charlotte. I think they can get Charlotte. 5-6. 5-6. Then Dallas and Utah. I'm not getting to them. 5-6. Through that beginning of late October to beginning of November. Give me 5-6. We have 5-6. Dallas at home. Because I don't like Dinwiddie or Bertans. The Wizards are going to win. 6-6. Utah at home. Utah's rebuilding. This is no longer... I mean, they still have pieces, obviously. I don't know how they're going to look in November. But I would say the Wizards take a dub there. You know, Donovan Mitchell could possibly be gone. So no Rudy Gobert, no Donovan Mitchell on that team. By this point, Saturday, November 12th. This could be a whole different Utah Jazz team. This could be a full rebuild Utah Jazz team. I'll give the Wizards a W there. So we got back-to-back. We got 3 in a row right here. We on a 3-game winning streak right now. We got at Charlotte. Beat them. We got Dallas. Well, Charlotte, I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. But I'll say we'll beat Charlotte. We'll beat Dallas because I don't like Dinwiddie or Bertans. So we'll beat Dallas. Auto beat them. Utah. I think we beat them. A rebuilding Utah. I think Donovan Mitchell will be gone. I think he'll be gone. So, give me 7-6 currently through that period. 7-6 currently through that period. So now we're 7-6. Through November 12th, we're 7-6. Right at 500 range. I can dig that. We right there at 500. 7-6. Memphis. I'm not going to cap. I think Memphis sweep us. I think Memphis give us the business twice. I think they sweep us. So now we're looking at 7-7. OKC. Interesting. SGA can kill us again. They got Lou. They got, I don't know why I can't. Chet. They got Chet. They got a lot of young guys. But they're at home. I'll give the Wizards a dub. Be looking at 8-7. Then we got Miami at home. I think Miami beats us. We're at 8-8. Charlotte. Because it always happens. I don't know why. But I say Charlotte beats us. I got us at 8-9. I think Charlotte beats us the second time. 8-9. At Miami. I think the Wizards lose that first Miami game. 8-10. Oh, this is tough. My God. Look at this, this end of November? Jesus. What did I say? 8-10? I say I got us at 8-10 right now. Lord. Second Miami game. I'm going to be optimistic. I would say the Wizards will grab one of those, maybe. One. They may split, but I wouldn't be shocked if they lost both. Give me 9 and 10. At Boston. Don't see it happening. 9 and 11. Home against Minnesota. I think that's tough. I don't think they beat that team. 9 and 12. At Brooklyn. I think Brooklyn gets their get back. 9 and 13. At the end of November, we're looking at 9 and 13. I got us at 9 and 13 at the end of November. So we got Charlotte. I say the Wizards beat Charlotte. The Wizards lead that series 2-1. So we're looking at 10 and 13. We're looking at 10 and 13. Then you got the Lakers coming in on a Sunday in DC. I think the Lakers beat the Wizards. We're looking at 10 and 14. We're looking at 10 and 14. At Chicago. That'll be tough. That'll be tough, man. But I think the Wizards could get Chicago maybe once. But not right now. Not in Chicago. Maybe the next time Chicago comes to DC, they'll get them. I say the Wizards lose that game to Chicago. We're looking at 10 and 15. We're looking at 10 and 15 right now. I think they get Indiana again. I think they're just playing Indiana really well. I think they get Indiana again. So we're looking at 11 and 15. We're looking at 11 and 15. Then you have the John Wall return game. The John Wall return game. I think the Clippers take that game on a back-to-back. KP may not be playing in that game. I think the Clippers come in, take that game. We're looking at 11 and 16 right now. Then we got Brooklyn coming in. I don't know what's going on with them at this point. I'll assume that KD and them, I don't know. I'm assuming that they're just, I don't know what's going on with those guys. I don't know. They're in DC. I'll give the Wizards a dub. We're looking at 12 and 16 right now. 12 and 16. Then we go over to Denver against Jokic and them boys. I'll give the game to Denver. 12 and 17 currently. Then we go over to LA against the Clippers. This is our West Coast stretch. Ugh. Man, this is our West Coast stretch. I don't know who's going to be hurt in LA, who's going to be resting. If I'm just going off of complete rosters right now and who's the better team, I'm going with the Clippers getting a dub there. We're at 12 and 18. We're 12 and 18. We go to LA again. You know what? I think we get us one of these dubs in LA, man. Give me a Wizards dub against the Lakers in LA. I think we get one of them against them LA boys. 13 and 18. Then we go to Phoenix. I don't think we're winning that game. 13 and 19. Then we go to at Utah. The Wizards play pretty good in Utah, actually. I'll give the Wizards a dub there. 14 and 19. At Sacramento. I think we get the back-to-back dub there. 2-game win streak. 15 and 19. We're at 15 and 19. We're hanging in there. Then you got Philly. At home. I think the Wizards can take one. I think they can take one, man. Give me 16 and 19. 16 and 19. Then you got Phoenix coming in on a back-to-back. I don't know what's going on with KP at this point. I don't know if he's still playing. If he's not playing back-to-back still, I don't know what's going on there. If Phoenix is awake and wanting to play, Phoenix takes that game. We're 16 and 20. We're 16 and 20. We got at Orlando. Wizards should handle them boys. We're at 17 and 20. 17 and 20. We're 37 games into the season at this point. 37 games into the season. At Milwaukee, L. 17 and 21. At Milwaukee again, L. I'm sorry. 17 and 22. I just don't see them unless Milwaukee is sleeping. That's tough. That's tough. At OKC, I'll give us a dub. 18 and 22. 18 and 22. My birthday is January 5th. So, because of my birthday and they play a day after my birthday, I say they get the birthday dub for me. They'll do it for me. They'll do it for me. At OKC, they get a dub. We at 18-22 right now in January. Beginning of January, 18-22. New Orleans Pelicans, Zion and them boys. If Zion is healthy, Brandon Ingram and them boys. They come on in. They come on into DC, right? Tough game. This is a 3-game home stretch for us. I think Zion and them boys do us up. We're 18-23. Chicago comes back in. I said I think we're going to get Chicago one of these times, man. Maybe at home. Give me Chicago. I said give me Chicago. Give me Washington. 19-23. We're 19-23. We got the Knicks coming in. I don't know if this is Donovan Mitchell Knicks or regular old smegular RJ Barrett Knicks. If this is Donovan Mitchell Knicks, I'll probably go New York. But we're going off of what current rosters are right now. So this is RJ Barrett's Knicks and Julius Randle's Knicks. We beat the Knicks at home. We're 20-23, guys. We're 3 games below 500. We need a stretch here. And we need to get hot. We're mid-January. We're going towards February. We're sitting there just below 500. Probably 10th, 11th seed right now. Heading towards the All-Star break. Trade deadline. Rumors are starting to swirl. We got Golden State coming in. I'll assume we'll lose that game. 20-24. We got at New York. At New York. If this is regular Knicks, I think KP give the Knicks the business every single time. I think the Wizards take and beat the Knicks again. We're 21-24. We got Orlando after the Knicks. I think we can beat them. We're at 22-24. Hanging around 500. We got at Dallas. I think Dallas wins that game, even though I don't like them. I like them. I don't like, who? The guys. 22-25. We got at Houston. I think we beat them. 23-25. At New Orleans. I think we take one from the Pelicans. 24-25. Here we go. At the Spurs. Just lost DeJounte Murray. Whole different team. They're rebuilding. I think we take that game. We're finally at 500 for the first time in a long time. We are back at 500. We're 25-25 at the end of January. We got Detroit. I think we just give Detroit the business the whole season. Detroit, we win. 26-25. We are finally above 500. I don't know if that's since the first time since we started 1-0 at the beginning of the season. We are finally above 500. 26-25. We got Portland, Dame, Anthony, Jeremy Grant, retooled. At home, I'll give Portland the dub. Back to 500. 26-26. At Brooklyn, what's the news? What's the noise? Is KD gone? Is he still there? Is it like trade deadline? So he just tapped out at this point. Give me the dub for the Wiz, because I just don't know what's going on with the Nets. I don't know how they'll look. So I lean towards my team. Give me the dub. We're 27-26. We got Cleveland coming back into Washington. I think we get Cleveland. This is our second game against Cleveland since October 30th on a Sunday. I think we get Cleveland one of these games. I think we can get them at home. Give me 28-26 for the Wizards. 28-26. Then we got Charlotte coming in. I think we can beat Charlotte at home, man. We got a 3-game home stretch right now. I think we can beat Charlotte. 29-26. We getting hot. Indiana, I think we give them the business the whole season. Even though they got Halliburton, Buddy Hield, Benedict Mathurin, etc. They got talent for sure. I think the Wizards will be a little bit better. 30-26. 30-26 right now. At Golden State, L. They ain't beating Golden State at home unless Golden State's sleeping or injured. 30-27. We got at Portland. Dang. Again. Whew. Tough. We'll take the dub. I think I gave Portland the dub in Washington, right? We're splitting that. I gave Portland dub in DC. I give the Wizards dub on the back-to-back against Portland on the Tuesday. We heading into All-Star break. We're 31-27. They head into Minnesota. I think they lose. 31-28 at the All-Star break. Okay. First game off All-Star break. We got the Knicks coming into DC. I think the Knicks get one off of us. We beat them twice already. I think the Knicks get their get back. 31-29. At Chicago. I think Chicago get their get back on us. Once again, I don't know who the Wizards traded for. I'm just going off current roster still. 31-30. 2-game losing streak. And the schedule gets tough. The schedule gets tough. Heading into March. We got at Atlanta. Okay. I think Atlanta gets us. We're back at 500 right now. 3-game losing streak coming out of the All-Star break. Very Wizards-like. We got 3 tough opponents. 31-31. We got Toronto coming in. Back-to-back home games. Not back-to-back days, but playing Toronto back-to-back in DC. I think the Wizards take game 1. 32-31. Back above 500. I think the Raptors take game 2. 32-32. Back down to 500. We got Milwaukee coming in to DC. I think because the Wizards always do this. I think the Wizards pull one off and snatch one from the Bucks. 33-32. I think we snatch one from the Bucks. We got Atlanta coming in. Back-to-back, not days, but back-to-back games in DC. I think the Wizards get their get back on Wednesday. 34-32. Then I think Atlanta gets their get back on Friday. 34-33. And then we head to Philly. I think we lose that. 34-34. Whew. We go to Detroit. Dub. 35-34. We head to Cleveland. I'll give it to Cleveland. 35-35. Sacktown. They come into DC. We win. 36-35. Orlando. Dub. 37-35. Got Denver on the back-to-back coming into DC. I think we beat Denver and split with them. 38. We looking at 38-35. 38-35. We got the Spurs coming in. Can we sweep the Spurs? Actually, you know what point I missed on the Spurs in San Antonio? On January 30th? The Wizards, when's the last time the Wizards have won in San Antonio? I should have said the Wizards lose that game. But I missed that point. I skipped over that point completely. The Wizards break the streak of losing in San Antonio finally this season, and they finally get a dub in San Antonio. They finally get a win in San Antonio and break the streak. And break the losing streak of losing in San Antonio. They finally get their dub. 2022-23 season. 1999. Crazy. San Antonio comes in. I'll be optimistic. I say the Wizards beat San Antonio, get the season sweep on the guys. We 39-35, fellas. At Toronto. I think Toronto gives us the business. 39-36. Boston. At home. I think we could take one off Boston, man. 40-36. 40-36. I think we can get one at home off Boston. Orlando. handle business against them. 41-36. Now we heading into that final stretch. We're in the last month of the season. Seedings is mattering. Seedings matter. For 41-36. April, we got the Knicks coming in. At New York. What do we do? How do we feel on a Sunday? We take the dub. 42-36. Milwaukee, L. 42-37. At Atlanta. We take the L. 42-38. 42-38 right now. Miami. I don't think we beat Miami, man. Unless they're resting guys or something. If they're locked in, I don't got us winning that. If they're playing for positioning, first seed, second seed, I don't got us winning. Last game of the season could determine if we're the 8th seed, 9th seed, whatever. I think we beat Houston. 43-39 is my Washington Wizards record. My Washington Wizards 2022-23 schedule, no trades factored in because I don't know. No injuries factored in because I don't know. Assuming KP doesn't play back-to-backs factored in. 43-39. 43 wins, 39 losses. That's my guess and my prediction for this season. Last season, the Wizards were 35-47. This is because my math sucks right now, and I can't do basic math like a toddler. 43 minus 35. We are at 8+ wins. We upgraded 8 wins. Upgraded 8 wins. We had 47 losses last season. We have 39 losses this season. We had 35 wins last season. We have 43 wins this season. We're a 40-win team.